Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. I sell you stuff on eBay. It is a Friday and we got some orders going out. Not even sure how many. I've got these pulled right here. I do have a few things at the house. I'll throw them up on the screen real quick. I know at least 178. There's a car headlight, maybe a CD. Who knows what else, but I'll throw it all up on the screen, everything that's at home. Usually when I'm listing stuff, I'll leave stuff at home for like 1 to 2 days before I bring it here, or with my CDs until I got one of my new drawers all the way filled up. I'll leave them there if I'm filling up new drawers. Sometimes I'm just topping them off, but right now we're filling up new ones. But yeah, Unbreakable stay at home. Anyways, today I'm going to show you guys what's sold. Also, I'm going right after this to hopefully buy out a whole bunch of vintage clothing and maybe buy out his whole eBay store. So if you want to see that, those will probably be 2 separate videos after this one. Go ahead and subscribe. Lots of vintage clothing. I know there's a lot of like 70s and 80s jeans and single stitch shirts. 350 items for $400 is what the deal is supposed to be. We'll see what happens when I get there. And buying out his whole eBay store also, which isn't a ton of things, but spend like $100 there for like 38 items, but some really, really good value. If it is what it looks like, which I think it will be. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys what sold real quickly. At the end of this video, I will show you how to ship something. If there's something that you want to see me ship in the future, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. But for now, let's see what's sold. All right, so we're going to start up here first. I got these brackets going out. These are some sort of like stair brackets. We got one left and one right going out to the same buyer. I have quantity on these, but I think we got like $24 plus shipping for that pair of those. So really cool. They'll ship together. One pair of overalls. Overalls always do really good for me. Condition can be not so great. That's totally fine. It's part of the style. These are Roundhouse, which is an okay brand. Just pretty good. Those are like a little too big to be good, if that makes sense. Library Christian Classics, Spiritual and Alphabet Riders. And then we have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Unfortunately, Alice in Wonderland is not in the best shape. Those are, I think, the only 2 books we got going out today. I did list some more books yesterday, so hopefully books will pick up soon. One vinyl record, Oak Ridge Boys Christmas. This is still brand new, sealed. Nobody has ever opened it up. So that's going out pretty cool. Look at that Christmas tree. I mean, that's just cool. So we'll put that down there gently on the floor. What else we got? We got sewing machine parts. We got one presser foot, another presser foot, this bobbin. Now, here's my dilemma with sewing machine parts right now. I recently purchased, it was like 90 sewing machines for $100. There's a lot of duplicates in there. These were basically somebody's boneyard from whenever they had a sewing machine store. And because of that, they had like, 10 of the same Singer machine. Like this came off a Model 66. I think I had a dozen Model 66s. And I'm parting out a lot of times the same machine. These both came off of the same model, but 2 different machines that I had parted out. And so because of that, I'm running into a lot of duplicates and I'm putting a lot of time into that. So I'm thinking about switching gears a little bit, sorting through those machines and any duplicates, setting them to the side and maybe coming back to them in 3 to 6 months or so, instead of parting out the same Model 66. I've parted this thing out a half dozen times, but I've sold this same part, at least 4 times, which gets me my money back on those machines because I got just like $1 into them, but not a lot of profit coming in real fast. All the parts will eventually sell. I have full faith in that, but it's not causing a lot of cash flow right now because I'm doing so many duplicates right now. When you sell that presser foot off one machine, then you got to wait so much longer for the next one to sell. So I don't know. I'm thinking about putting a whole lot of those sewing machines at the back and just waiting 3 to 6 months and then going through them again. I don't know. What would you guys do if you got so many duplicates like that of things you're parting out? What do you do? CDs. Joy for the World by the Hoppers. This has been listed about 1.5 years and it did sell. Oh, if you're new to the channel, I need to break something up so I don't have to do this all the time. But it gets dark in here because you got to walk over that far and trip the motion sensor. I'm just right in the middle of the hallway here. What do we got? The OC's Floating Coffin. That one did pretty good. Did have a barcode, which many barcode stuff doesn't do good. Rock and Roll and Rockabilly Inferno. That one sold. So yeah, those are our 3 CDs down in this unit. We got some in the other unit. 2 pieces of fabric, one's here and one's in the other unit. Both going to the same buyers. Glad to see fabric selling. Here's like a vintage like cloth purse. I got like $10 plus shipping on this. I don't know. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. So yeah. Who knows? I might have underlisted. These sold in like 2 minutes of me listing them. These are a whole bunch of NFL and NBA pencils. I just listed them for $20. Something I'd had for a while and just kind of set to the side. And I was like, okay, let's list these. Yeah, 20 bucks there. A bunch of pencils. Really good. Here are 2 keychains. This one on the left, I don't know if this is something special or not. It's got a particular race on it. It says when. I don't know, but these are both Oak Lawn, which is a horse track, I believe in Missouri, maybe Arkansas, I can't remember. Put it in the title. Listed these for $15. I think they sold on a 10% off offer or something like that. Okay, and we got this. The buyer doesn't want this whole thing. You see up on the screen, it says it sold for $1, but it's $15 total, including shipping. But they just want that thread tensioner right there and one other part. I can't remember. It says it in my message. So we're just going to pull those off. A little screw there. And then, I don't know. Might throw the rest away, or we might pull a couple other parts off, depending on, I can't remember which parts they need. I'll put my message. So we got that. Right here, we got this one doll. I think I listed this for 100 and it sold with a 15% off offer or something like that. I think we got $85 for her right here. I assume this is her. Like, face looks like a boy, but we're in a dress. See the back right here. If you can see this, this is 1961 something toys, Jolly Toys. That's what it was. So yeah, really glad to see that. That was something I'd had sitting around forever. I went through a bunch of totes the other day that I'd had sitting around for a while, and I pulled out so many like $100 listings. It was absolutely insane. She was one of them. She sold. What else did we have in there? We had some other good stuff. I don't know. We had that right there. It's a little Teddy Ruskin. So that sold. Or didn't sell, but one of the things I listed. A whole bunch of Harley parts. Yeah, this stuff I've been listing the last couple of days. Maybe bring the rest of it in. But anyways, we're gonna go down the other unit. Yeah. And show you guys what else sold. Let's go do that. All right, so here's what we got. Got 2 pairs of these Oakley shorts. This is a repeat buyer. I'm wondering if they've bought these same shorts from me before, but anyways. I've got $2 a piece into these. And so I got, so total $4, and these sold for $25 plus shipping for those 2. Let's put these in here gently away from the baby and the vinyl. Okay. 1 DVD, Vikings, the collection. I need to get some more DVDs. Haven't got DVDs in a while. So yeah. And last but not least was that other piece of fabric, and that is all we got going out in this unit today. Sales were kind of slow yesterday. I've actually sold more today already, and it's like 9 a.m. I did it all day yesterday. But that's fine, because today we're buying stuff, so I need to go spend some time on that, spend a little time processing it, and I can spend less time on shipping. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, actually. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, show you guys how to ship probably this fabric. I don't know. All right, let's go do something. All right, we're back at the house now, and I'm gonna show you some of the stuff I bought today. Not all of it, before I ship out stuff real quick. But yeah, so this still had 2 parts. The first part was I bought everything that was listed in his eBay store, paid $100 for it all. It's everything listed here on the table. Second part of the deal was I spent $400 on a bunch of clothing, which I've actually sorted down now. Ignore the big mess behind me. Into this 4 totes. These 4 totes are all the clothing that I'm going to be keeping to list. Also had 3 totes that I kept for consignment, and a bunch I got rid of just because condition wasn't good, or just they weren't good. And then also in that $400, I got 3 totes of good collectibles. So yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna show you what we spent $100 on today. If you want to see the rest of the stuff, subscribe. But yeah, let's take a look here. Okay, so here's what we got. Everything laid out here on the table, $100. Let me know if you've done this deal or not in the comments. Is this a no-brainer, okay deal, or waste of my time? What do you guys think? But anyways, let's start here. This is why I decided to do this deal. There are 17 of these. These are Plexus MA310s, 15 milliliters. They did expire back in 2022, but I think these are discontinued. They're not making them anymore or something like that. I see these selling for like $20 to $25 plus shipping for one. And we got 17 of them here. So 17 times 20 would be $340 in sales if I can sell them all real quickly. And honestly, I think they should be fine past the expiration dates. Some sort of two-part epoxy. So yeah. I mean, $340 in sales is what that should be. So that's why I did the deal, just that right there, and then everything else should be good. These are $quarter. I didn't look at everything, okay? So I don't know what everything is here. These kind of surprised me. I was laying out on the table. This thing's full of quarters. If I actually take this book and this next one, which I don't think either of these are all the way filled, we've got $30 in quarters here, people. Like, I don't know. So I gotta decide, am I gonna pull these quarters out and sell the books empty? Should I sell them with the quarters? I don't know what to do, but we got at least $30 worth of stuff right here. Like, cold hard cash. That's great. These are nice binders though. I don't know. Drew, do you want these binders? Let me know in the comments if you're watching. Okay. I'm just gonna put the money over here. Also, we got 2 totes with lids. That's worth like $5 a piece in my mind. We got some paper. 5th anniversary of the Super Bowl. I don't know. Collector's item. Could be something. Who knows? 58th anniversary edition variety RCA Victor Color TV. I have no idea what this is. 1905 to 1963. No idea what this is. We're just gonna stick it in here. We'll look at that later. A Dose of Rock and Roll, Nancy Lee Andrews. It's a good looking book. It's got a slip cover. If they put a book in a slip cover, usually they have some value. Okay. These are always good. This is the 4th Infantry Division, 1951 to 1952. These are like basically the military equivalent of like a high school yearbook, but lots of really good stuff in there. A lot of times these can sell upwards of $100. No idea what this one's going for. He told me he thought it was worth $50. Could be worth more or less. I don't know what this is either. Let's just take a look. I don't know. We got a hotel here. This is German. I know we got a lot of German stuff in this lot right here, so. No idea. Could be something. Could be nothing. Who knows? These are the oldest things I've ever held before. These are Roman coins. Now, you think Roman and you think, wow, that's really old, but there's actually a lot of these out there. Not a ton of value, but definitely some value, and they're just really, really cool. I don't know. I might hang on to these. I think they're both Roman. I want to look at these closer some other time, but I don't know. Really cool. So we got that. Let's go through the clothing real quickly. I can't decide how I feel about this clothing yet. I don't know. Let's start at the top. Polo Ralph Lauren large. This is a Pima cotton. Needs washed, but that'll definitely sell. No big deal. Fayetteville All-Stars. This is like probably softball league, baseball league type of shirt, or maybe a local thing. It's a pair of like vintage baseball pants, but terribly stained. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not happy with the condition of these clothing. He had, I believe, all these shirts listed for $35 plus shipping. I think a lot of these are more like $15 shirts. Hang on, I gotta let the dog in. The dog wants in. We gotta stop the video. Okay, so Northwest Arkansas, Babe Ruth District Tournament, 1983 Springdale. So like I said, a lot of local stuff in here. This one's cool. I think this is a $35 shirt, potentially. It's smaller though, so maybe not. National Baseball Hall of Fame. It's on a Hanes. Which tag? This is the poly cotton tag. And this is a size small. Made in USA. Highlander, Don't Lose Your Head. We got a lot of Highlander stuff. This was not a vintage shirt like the others. This is just very basic vintage shirt. Golf course sportswear, size small. Once again, not great. This one has pants with it. These pants are in such bad shape, probably going to just list the shirt. Oklahoma Outlaws. This was a American Football Association. Kind of like a minor league team. Anyways, So a lot of their stuff done really good. Size 3T shirt, I will list that. We're trying to oxy-clean some of this. Hopefully we can clean it up. University of Arkansas Razorbacks. This is more like a 90s sweatshirt. This one's in much better shape. Red Oak large, made in USA. That will sell great, absolutely great. Lincoln Wolves basketball, District 1AA conference champions, just conference champions, not even state champions. But it's a cool looking shirt. I don't know, what size do we got here? Size large, made in USA. That's gotta be worth at least $15. I might list that up a little higher. It says Andrews on the back. I see that on a bunch of these actually. Western County, I'm guessing, All-Stars. Once again, I'm thinking like softball league, baseball league, that type of thing. Used to say Andrews on the back. 1983 Babe Ruth State Tournament in Ashdown, Arkansas. And then we got a Fayetteville shirt. It's purple and it's got these stains on it, unfortunately. It's got a 14 on this. I want to see if this thing's dry rotted later on. I bet a lot of times when I see purple go this color, a lot of times it's dry rotted. I will test that later. But these are mostly all single stitch. As you can see here, that one line of stitching. It's what you're looking for on vintage shirts. I don't know. This one's got a cool patch on it here though. Babe Ruth baseball. So that's the clothing. Not overly excited about it, but there's some money there. I mean, we've got just $100 into all this. 70 if we count the $30 a quarters coming back. Some sort of compass here. I don't know. Does this thing work? No, does not appear to be working at all. Oh wow. Little Boy Scout pin. A couple miscellaneous knives. A level Robo Square. Made in China, that's not a good sign. Some sort of like compass, something like that. US gun holster, this thing feels nice. Very interesting. Very, very, kind of interested in this. I bet we got some value here. Got some like cigarette cases. Here's a Highlander like hat of some sort. Notice we had a Highlander shirt earlier. And over here we got Highlander coasters, 2 sets of these. I was told these are selling for $45 plus shipping. We shall see. We shall see. Here's some router bits, not in the best shape. Don't see a name brand on these. There's some missing and there's some with rust. I will probably just keep these or give them to somebody. Same story here. These do have a brand on them though. Fish. Oh, these are Forstner bits, but once again, we got some rust on them. Sad, sad, sad. Oh well. Up here we got 3 of these action figures. I believe these are called NECA figures. Never sold them before, heard about them. So that'll be my first kind of learning about those just a little bit. These I've done really good with in the past. Probably my $100 back, it would be just right here, honestly. But these are all Hohner, H-O-H-N-E-R. And they're harmonicas. Let's see if I can get that thing out. But these have always done really good for me in the past, and these are in fairly good condition. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Hopefully something special there. We shall see. Some sort of computer thing here. Don't know what this is or what it does. iTalks embedded system. It's got a model number on it. This thing looks brand new, feels brand new. Sure, it's never been used before. And last but not least, in our $100 eBay store buyout, we have a whole bunch of ABF patches. We got different years of safe driving awards. We got like maybe a Christmas card or something here. Yep. And we got, I don't know, just a whole bunch of swag. We got a little Maglite ABF. We got pens. We got, that's kind of cool. A little knife. So yeah, a whole bunch of ABF stuff. So I think that's a good little lot there. Might just sell the patches and then sell the rest as a separate lot. Might sell it all together. Belt buckle, pretty cool. So yeah, that's everything we got for $100. Let me know what you think. Was that worth $100 or is this just a waste of time? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let's go ship that fabric now. All right, real quickly, I'm gonna show you how to ship out some fabric. I got these two going out. I store them in these bags and I keep them in these bags for weather protection. So in case the package gets wet, they're fine. Now I ship them out a few different ways, depending on where they're going and how much they weigh. They weigh under a pound. They're going to one of these poly bags from Gyro Pack. 10% off, code down in the description. Use my link, all that great stuff. If they're under a pound, definitely doing that because that's gonna be the best way. If they're over a pound, things get complicated. If they're really close by to me within the same state or maybe the next state, I'll ship them out priority mail and one of these free Tyvek mailers. Get these free from USPS. Or if they're really far away, I'm going with a flat rate envelope for $7.60. Now, in between really close and really far away, sometimes Ground Advantage will be like $7.40. Sometimes it won't. It just depends. So that's how I'm shipping them out. $7.20 with your eBay discount for really close, but far away, this is not a good envelope. Far away, this is a great envelope. In between or less than a pound, Ground Advantage. And that's how I ship out fabric.